Hello my lovelies, Robbie from Kickbackgarage. Now, this is just a super quick video where I go and revisit the Lambretta StraightJackets by Super Eyebar Performance. Now the reason I want to do this video is because it has been pointed out to me that these little lead balls, apparently you're supposed to bash them with the hammer, flatten them with the hammer, before you fit your wire, and that's supposed to help the wire not deforming when you fit these. Now, like I said in the last video, they're super duper lovely little items, only spoilt by the fact that they destroyed the wire. So let's give these things another go. The thing is, I was told off because I didn't read the instructions, but as you can see in here, actually doesn't say anything about it. It just says brass has a higher modulus of elasticity than steel. It also has self-lubricant properties. This is why Innocenti fitted brass trunnions to Lambrettas, and I agree with that. Our expert machinist handcrafts each and every one, blah, 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 blah. It says nothing about having to flatten the lead balls. Now, apparently, I think it's something that you're supposed to do that. Oh shit! I've lost one. Luckily, I've got another one here. Apparently, it says to do this on the BGM website. Something they just didn't pick up on, and maybe something that most scooterists that buy these also might not pick up on, because really, you should have this on your little instruction booklet that it comes with. So let's give this lead ball a bash and fit the wire. Right, so what I think I'm going to do is actually flatten the lead ball in the bag so they don't lose this one. Get off there. It's in there, as you can maybe see. So I'm just going to get a big lump hammer and see if I can. Can you flatten it at all? There you go. That's pretty flat. Let's give it a go. Right, so I'll fit it as I tested on the... Oh, what are you doing? Get away, get away. I don't want you. So let's have a go. I'll fit the short trunnion. These come in two sizes. You've got the long one for the clutch. Not really necessary. Some of the other producers just make one size, which makes things easier. But yeah, let's fit this in the hole, like so. There you go. They're a lovely fit, by the way. Thread the cable through. Why is that being a bit tricky? I'm not sure. And pop the lead disc in the top that I flattened. Actually, I think I flattened it a little bit too much. I think my hammer was a bit too effective there, but we'll see. See if I can get that to sit flat in the top. Yes, and it did. And 12mm. I'll put a bit more out there so we can over-exaggerate it if it gets deformed, the wire. Fit the set screw, if I can. A little bit fiddly, as all these things are. And let's see how she behaves. There you go. That's better. That's better. It's obviously... It's slightly more deformed than the oiltek cable. Let's take it out again and see how that looks. Yeah, it's slightly more deformed than the cable I fit on the oiltek trunnion, but that's actually not too bad. You can move that around. It hasn't frayed the cable at all. It's just squashed it a little bit. So if you do need to adjust this in the future, then that's going to be quite easy actually, and I could pull it out there, no problem whatsoever. Still want to say though that I still prefer the oilteks. The reason for that is the fact that these take a 12mm spanner. I don't carry a 12mm spanner on the scooter, so if I was going to be using these, I'd have to do so, put them in my little pouch there. And yeah, but they are very good. The best thing that they've got going for them, apart from the fact that they've got a really good design, is the fact that they're made out of brass, and that's what I like. So they're pretty much even Stevens with the oilteks, but I still prefer oilteks because they've got a slightly less cable crimp, and the fact that the oilteks use a spanner size that I carry on my scooter, it just makes things a little bit more practical. So like I said in the last one, if oiltek made their stainless ones exactly the same design, if they made those in brass, then they would be an 11 out of 10. But both these at the moment, I'd still say fitment and fitting on the StraightJackets, definitely a 10 out of 10. I love the fact that they're brass, but like I said, I don't like the fact that they use a 12mm spanner there, because that's something I wouldn't really. I mean, if you just made it a little bit smaller, so they could fit an 11mm, which is something I've got on my scooter, then these would be, yeah, probably a point higher in my books than the oiltek one, simply because they're brass. Both these items brilliantly designed. Great stuff. Anyway, I'll love you and leave it. You didn't even see my face on this one, no intro, no nothing. Don't forget, you can support the channel by buying merch, or like this, kickbackgarage. By buying merch, and you can also just simply buy me a coffee. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, people. Have a great day. Goodbye. Okay, so one thing I noticed when I was taking this off is the fact that the lead pellet that you squash, once you've used it once, it completely deforms, and you can't really reuse that again. So I reckon if I'd like to see a design change, I'd like to see these pellets changed for something similar like the oiltek ones use, or simply send them with more reusable lead pellets. I think if you're going to continue using those. Anyway, so that was just an observation. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.